Have you ever wondered about the life of John F. Kennedy Jr., the son of America's 35th president? Born on November 25th, 1960, his life was destined to be anything but ordinary. This child, born to the newly elected president, was thrust into the limelight just weeks after his birth. His early years were not those of a regular child. Instead, they were marked by the intense scrutiny of the public eye and the clear expectation of a bright future. He held the nation's attention, embodying the charisma and promise that the Kennedy family was known for, a national symbol, a beacon of hope, a legacy in the making. Growing up as the son of a beloved president, JFK Jr. had an early childhood that was far from typical. John F. Kennedy Jr.'s life took a tragic turn on November 22, 1963. A day of profound sorrow that shook the world when his father, President John F. Kennedy, was assassinated. At just 2 years old, JFK Jr. was suddenly thrust further into the spotlight, a tiny figure in a national drama. This event undoubtedly shaped the course of his life, casting a long shadow that he would never entirely escape. The world watched as this small boy grappled with a loss he was too young to fully comprehend. A moment that remains deeply etched in our collective memory is when he famously saluted his father's coffin during the funeral procession. It was a poignant gesture that touched the hearts of millions around the globe. This personal tragedy was not just a loss of a beloved father, but also the loss of innocence for JFK Jr. The tragic loss of his father marked a turning point in JFK Jr.'s life, one that he would carry with him for the rest of his days. John F. Kennedy Jr.'s own life was cut tragically short on July 16, 1999. This was a day that would send shockwaves through not only the United States, but the entire world. The son of a beloved president, JFK Jr. was just 38 years old when his plane, piloted by himself, crashed into the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Martha's Vineyard. His untimely death marked the end of a life that had been filled with promise, a life that, despite being shrouded in the shadow of his father's tragic assassination, was carving its own path. JFK Jr. had begun to step out of that shadow, establishing himself as a respected public figure in his own right. The news of his death was met with an outpouring of grief from every corner of the globe. People from all walks of life mourned the loss of a man who had come to embody the resilience and charisma of the Kennedy family. His death was not just the loss of a man, but the end of an era. John F. Kennedy Jr.'s life was a testament to the strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Despite the tragedy that marked his life, he remains an enduring symbol of the Kennedy family's legacy.